What's going on, guys? Here we are up at this castle, and truthfully, just trying to figure everything out, but I realized I was about to do something. As you can tell what's in my inventory, I was about to do something that I probably shouldn't do without you guys. Okay, many of you, and you guys have seen the boat launcher and the storage, so let's see, I'm going to storage, okay, and one of the main things I gotta get me some, basically gotta get me some chests. Oh yeah, I've been experimenting with some redstone, playing around. Kush, he's not on. Call him Kush, but Cushion Dude has been over here. We were working on some redstone stuff, just trying to figure something out. He's helping me figure out my tower, so that's real exciting. Let's throw some cobblestone in here, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then we'll get some chests. Yeah. Okay. And I realized I was starting to do something with you guys, without you guys, that I really needed to record. This whole underground base, of course, is going to be expanded. We're going to have several floors, and hopefully, this is some difficult redstone, but we'll have a selectable floor elevator that we can really do something cool with. And this is a cool little thing that Kush has come up with. You know, a little one-tick pulse, going to this. We're going to use that in our little design, but I haven't totally figured that out yet. That's going to be one part of the two-part design, and there's going to be several different floors, so it's going to be interesting to figure it all out, especially with the limited space we have for redstone. Here we're not too bad because the outside wall is all the way out here, but you know, up top it's going to be interesting. And also, I know I promised you guys, oh, we gotta go back to the top. I know I promised you guys that we're gonna be working on the courthouse, but, you know, in normal fashion, I did the same thing I always do. Okay, yeah, this is the lever. I just flipped the boat launcher. It flips everything around, go back down, and boom, here we are. Let's start work on this. I'm trying to get this to dispense a boat, so that I don't have to actually, it was originally set up I had to come in through the front, and I tried one idea here, it didn't work, just trying to test some things out, but decided to go ahead and start clearing this out. You can hear my sheep and my cows. I'd like to get all of them figured out, because they're just, I don't know, stupid right now. And the goal is to eventually have everything set up and have my storage all the way at the bottom, have a bunch of stuff feeding through hoppers. So that's the idea, but what I'm doing right here, I'm clearing out a floor. I'm just gonna go ahead and start clearing some things out. Got all this TNT, and I need to go ahead and start putting it to use. I'm gonna clear out a big massive area. We'll see, hopefully I don't run into too much bad news here while I'm doing this. But I'm gonna start clearing this bad boy out. The boat launcher is right on the other side of this wall, so I gotta keep to this line. And then I'm going to go to the other side of the boat launcher, figure out where my redstone is, get around it. And I know my cows and sheep are over here. In this, I know cows are right there. Sheep are probably right around down this way somewhere. So I'll figure all that out. We'll clear it out. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and, you know, hopefully show you guys part of this clearing out. And we got tons of TNT to go through. I plopped down a few chests, and we'll be off and running. See you guys. Well, not see you guys in a little bit, but hope you guys enjoy this. See you soon. Alright guys, we're back, and Kush and I, Kush being Cushion Dude, have been really working on this bad boy, and we got it working. It's working like a charm. So, you wanna go first, Kush? Or do I get the first ride?
Ladies first, it's all you.
Oh, you're getting my sloppy seconds.
Fine by me.
Ah, yeah, that worked. Alright, now hit the button. I'm on floor 3, and then walk over the pressure plates. It'll reset. So,
And of course it works for all the floors.
exactly.
Alright, so maybe we should delve into how this works.
Okay.
Alright, so let's say we wanted to go to floor number 1.
Yeah, you just go ahead and hit it, and then I'll go ahead and I'll watch as you hit it.
Alright, so
show what happens.
Then we had a piece of wool dispensed out of this dispenser into some hoppers down here, which that would be this little bag right here, and it goes down to this first floor / basement thing, because we're going top to bottom. But basically, it goes into the hopper, and it goes through this thing here, this pulse limiter. Pulse limiter sends a pulse to this piston, which pushes out a block for our floor. And then the signal also comes back so we can get rid of the item in the hopper, so we can use it again in just a second.
Exactly, and then what you can see is down here on this first part is once we hit that.
Top now.
Yeah, you go ahead and hit it, and then I'll be able to see what you can see as you hit that pressure plate. It'll open the iron door for you, but it also activates this, which you see this redstone goes around, hits this dropper right here, and the dropper is facing towards basically the same thing that your button up top was. So it'll do the same action again. It'll hit this piston again, and that piston will retract, so it resets everything. That way you don't end up with, sections that are left closed, and you end up on the same floor you were on last time. So let's take a ride to number 4. Whee! Alright. This thing works like a dream. I love it. So it looks like we actually have a viable design for a floor selection elevator. Now, we've got the way down. We got that completely figured out, which Kush and I have been sitting here working on this for hours. How long would you say we've been working on it?
Way too long?
Yeah, way too long. That sounds exactly right.
For at least 5 hours.
Yeah, it probably has been that long.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's been a while. You want to show off your little thing? I don't even know how this works. You want to show off the thing that you got? This is a way back up, which Kush hadn't totally perfected it yet, but he's working on it.
It works fine. It works perfectly.
Oh, so this is your final design?
First try.
Nice.
Alright, so...
Yeah, and by the way, you can see all the things we tried before. Ooh,
yeah.
Do you want to show off this thing where we tested this,
we'll
where we
first.
found out? Yeah.
Because this thing is really cool.
This is crazy. So, we were trying to figure out exactly how long it took, because we were thinking we wanted to do, like, doing vertical wiring down is kind of a pain in the butt with redstone. So, we were sitting over here looking at this, trying to figure out how to do it, and Kush and I when we started looking at it, we were trying, where's our test? Isn't this the one?
right here.
I know, but why does it look different?
Floating. We got beer goggles on.
Oh, yeah, never mind. My bad. Yeah, I do. I got the beer goggles on again. But what we were doing, we were looking at this, and I'll have Kush go ahead and do the honors. You can see when he pushes the button, the item actually travels through hoppers faster than it falls by gravity. But Alright.
So just watch the lights on the bottom. Got
yeah,
3,
you can see the lights on the bottom.
2, 1, dropped.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
And
it actually goes through the hoppers faster than it drops. That just blew my mind when we found that out.
I mean, we tested it going vertical, or horizontal, which way are these going?
You start at that end, and it goes down here.
You can see they don't travel very fast horizontal, but vertical they travel insanely fast. So that's what we were looking at whenever we decided to go with this design. We were trying to figure out how to, you can see we were trying to figure out how to wire this down earlier, and we were just having a lot of trouble. We were actually had it set up to drop items, and that wasn't working. So actually Kush was doing that. I
It
was just
actually worked,
sitting on the
but it
phone.
wasn't nearly as compact or efficient.
Yeah, exactly. But this one, really it fits in, if you look at it from the top, it fits, if you don't count all the way out here, this little ending area and the iron door, this whole thing fits in an 8x8 space, which is pretty impressive for, you know, selection.
And another thing we figured out is that if they're going down the hoppers, they had to stop at some point, otherwise they don't ever let up a signal to comparators. They just go way too fast.
Yeah. Oh, you want to show off your thing now? Show off.
Alright, so
you'll basically be explaining to me how it works too, because I don't even know.
Alright, so basically you select your floor. We'll go to the top floor for this. Then you hop in the minecart, and then you look up. Actually, I'll hop out for a second. Alright, so you hop in the minecart and go up like a normal minecart elevator. But the cool thing is you can reset it at the bottom. Which, no, I just got a button for that. And the way this thing works is that there's a minecart hidden in the wall on the left. And when you push the buttons on the left side here, it'll push out minecarts from the floor you're on all the way up to the floor you're going to. So if I push the button for 2, it'll power the bottom piston and the second piston, but not the third one. And the way it does that is that we got a little redstone torch tower thingy to send the redstone signal up. And it just works out that every other one is the one that we need to activate. And just set up the number of torches you need for it. Hop in, and just go up towards you need to go. When you dismount, it will drop you on the red wool.
So do you hit the reset every time?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just hit the
reset.
reset.
The only thing I would need to do is wire the reset to work from the bottom, or from the top floor all the way down.
Oh yeah. Well, you're never really gonna need it, are you?
Vertical redstone thing, so.
I mean, you can pretty much just hit the reset anytime, can't you?
Oh yeah. But I mean, the easiest way to do it is you can just reset it from any floor. Just drop an item into a hopper. Have it send out.
I'm gonna go to the second floor.
I don't know if it's perfect or not, but
Yay.
it seems to work every time for me, so.
It seems like it works every time.
Yep. The only painful thing is the setup, but even that's not too bad. The design's really simple. Minecart, 2 pistons, the ladder, and 1 rail for every floor. And then the rail you get back anyway.
Yeah, this one's actually a real cheap design. You know, the other one's not, but this is.
Need the iron and the redstone for torches and the minecarts, really.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. Hopefully I'll get started on actually building this thing in my castle. Weren't you thinking about building it too, Kush? Or something similar, at least.
Well, at least the vertical thing, just because I like it.
Yeah. Oh, the one going up.
Isn't a problem for me. I just jump from floor to floor.
Oh, I gotcha. But alright, guys. We'll see you next time. Later.
Bye.